Ladies and gentlemen, it is your high guy, your fly guy, the truth from the booth, B-I double, and we are here live on Throwdown, starting things off with a big match as Azrael makes his way to the ring. This will be a 4 corners elimination match for a future shot at the Hybrid Championship, currently held by early MVP, the real deal Logan Neal. I do not know who is in this match. They just told me to get on air. So we see Azrael, first man out to start this match. As we await to see these final 3 men. And G.I. Bro, the next man out. G.I. Bro, of course, has been looking good the few times we have seen him this season. Not as active in Season 3 as he was in Season 2. But every time we see him, he is impressive. Here comes the 3rd man out. And Steve Taylor, the leader of the triple threat, is number 3. Steve Taylor looking to get that future shot. As we await the 4th man in the 4 corner survival match. And it is Tim Hill back in an HCW arena for the first time this season, and he picked a hell of a night to do it. Now the 4th man in the 4 corner survival match for a future shot at the Hybrid Championship, and Azrael pacing on the outside. These two had quite the rivalry last season. Azrael, G.I. Bro, Steve Taylor, Tim Hill, 4 corner survival match. We're starting things off, neck breaker from G.I. Bro. Steve looking for the suplex. Azrael not letting him. Well, he goes over anyway. G.I. Bro over there trying to get that cross arm breaker on Hill. Instead eats a boot to the chest for his trouble. Azriel whipped into the corner, but comes out with a right hand, going for the slam. Steve blocks. Body slam there from Tim. Azriel again blocks the suplex, but gets forced up and over. G.I. Bro's neck being worked on the right side of the ring. Into the drop kick. Azriel belly to back suplex to Steve Taylor. Taking power bomb here. G.I. Bro gets rocked in the face by heel on the way down. Running power slam from G.I. Bro. Clothesline on the left side from Steve Taylor, who climbs to that second rope, drops that forearm right across the face. And now up on the shoulders of G.I. Bros. We have our first pin. Heel with snake eyes on the top rope. G.I. Bro kick right to the gut. Goes for the right hand, blocked by heel. There's a nasty forearm. Going for the slam. G.I. Bro over the shoulders, kicks out the knee, hooks him in a butterfly, takes him up and over. But Steve Taylor's beating the hell out of Azriel. And as I say that, Azriel able to fight back, right hand, quick swinging neck breaker. Heel with that over the shoulder arm breaker now. G.I. Bro a taste of his own medicine. Snake eyes. Azriel. Hangman style neck breaker to Steve Taylor. And a short DDT from heel. Azriel going for a quick cover. Tim locks up that arm and pulls back the chin lock. G.I. Bro able to fight back. Now Steve Taylor getting his neck worked on by Azriel. Just wrenched to the side. G.I. Bro going for the slam. Tim reverses his weight. Falling armbar into the cover. Azriel now finally turning his attention to Tim. Pop-up neck breaker. As I said, these two had quite the rivalry in both seasons 1 and 2. Short DDT there. G.I. Bro looking to take advantage as heel splits the upright, stomps the guts with a short arm shoulder tackle there from Taylor. Tim looked like he was going for the pin, instead transitions into a cross arm breaker, grabs hold of the leg for good measure. Steve Taylor wrenching on that Steiner recliner. Both Azriel and G.I. Bro able to escape those holds almost simultaneously. With another snake eyes, G.I. Bro, big German suplex. Into the cover as Tim continues the work on that left arm of Azriel. Azriel doing whatever he can, up kick, trying to slow things down, and a drop kick plants heel. Now payback, stomp right to the breadbasket. G.I. Bro gets caught. Steve spins around, drops him face first, shoots the half into the cover. No arm drag from Tim, and Steve Taylor feeling it here. Tim with a rake in the eyes, followed by those round kicks. Up and over with that neck lock toss. Heel drops that knee to the spine twice now. G.I. Bro has Steve up. Black hammer into the cover. Steve Taylor, first man eliminated from this match. Heel hammerlock lariat. Tim trying to catch a breather here. G.I. Bro not having it. Actually, Tim able to slide over the shoulders. Russian leg sweep, and he caught his head on Steve Taylor's knee there. Steve interrupting everything as he's walking out. pump handle. Both men look to be focusing on the returning Tim Heel now. Azrael jams the knees into the mat. And it's a 2-on-1 assault now. G.I. Bro wrenching the neck of Heel. Into the cover. And Heel could not withstand the beatdown. Not the return he was looking for. Wasteland style slam from G.I. Bro. Azrael blocks the suplex, answers back with one of his own. Kick to the gut, drive-by boot. Azrael now drops all that weight across the knee. Trying to take the red-white boot out of the equation for G.I. Bro. G.I. Bro now has him up. Big power bomb into the cover. Bro goes for the kick. Azrael on his feet. Strapping over to fight back with the elbows. Sends Azrael into the corner. Plants him up on that top rope. Follows him. Belly to back suplex from the second. And Azrael pops right back to his feet, but gets caught. Fall-away slam from G.I. Bro. Big right hand turns around, going for that German one more time. This time Azrael turns it around. Now up on the shoulders. Drops him face first, connected his forehead on the top turnbuckle. That was absolutely brutal. And now setting up a fall from grace. Spikes G.I. Bro on the back of his head. Shoots the half. Hooks the leg. And Azrael earns himself a future shot at the Hybrid Championship. Here we see some highlights from earlier in the match. Everybody assaulting everybody till it came down to 3. And G.I. Bro and Azrael would both work on heel. There's the red, white, and boot. I missed the call. That would be followed with a black hammer. But in the end, a fall from grace. And Azrael is standing tall. Azrael earns that future shot at the Hybrid Championship, outlasting 3 other men. As we get set for our next matchup, and we are going to keep this trend alive, as we now have a triple threat match for a future shot at the Super Junior Championship. As Blanco Guerrero looks to earn his shot at the gold. Also, Mighty, representing Blitz Wrestling Organization, the protege of Bake, in this match, along with Technostar, who earned this match with an amazing showing against Logan Neal on Mayhem. There's not another person we could think of when we were putting this match together. Technostar, extremely impressive. Almost able to beat Logan Neal, who at this point, correct me if I'm wrong, is undefeated in this season. Technostar took the reigning hybrid champion to the limit. Now looking to win this match to possibly do the same thing to the Super Junior champion, whoever that may be. As we know, Cade has his eyes set on Alex Davis. As Technostar makes his way into the arena. An incredible ovation after what he did on Monday. Technostar feeling it here tonight. We await the entrances of his opponents. And Blanco Guerrero is in the building. Blanco Cinco looking to get back to the top of the Super Junior division. And now, Mighty making his way down to the ring. Looking for his shot at that Super Junior Championship. Mighty knows what's ahead of him here. Technostar, Blanco Guerrero, Mighty Marcus. And immediately out of the blocks, Northern Lights suplex from Blanco. Mighty showing the inexperience. Gets his legs taken out from under him. Blanco now pops up into the Rana. European uppercut that rocks Technostar. Now has him hooked. Quick Tiger Bomb. Blanco starting things off fast. A former multiple-time Super Junior champion looking to get back to the top of the mountain. He's whipped off the ropes by Technostar. Technostar step up Enziguri. Now both men stomping away at Blanco. Mighty picking his spots here as Technostar floats Blanco over with that pump handle gutbuster. Technostar sent over the top rope, shoulder block by Mighty, puts him on the floor. Mighty gonna follow him out. Blanco, nothing but time to recover inside the ring. Mighty grabs hold of the wrist and kicks away at the ribs, follows it with a short arm clothesline. Sends Blanco up the ramp. Goes for the leg drop, brother. Nobody home. Nasty open hand palm strike. Blanco tornado DDT on that steel entrance ramp. Now throwing the strikes at Technostar. Technostar blocks. Northern Lights. This thing already going all over the place. Mighty trying to climb back to his feet. Blanco sent back in the ring by Technostar. Technostar sees Mighty coming, decides to stay. He jumps in, breaks it up, grabs Blanco, front face lock, now double team. Gut buster in tandem. As Mighty snatches Technostar up, pulls him in for that snap DDT. Now high leaping senton, shades of his mentor Bake there. Mighty ascends to that top rope. Going for that front flip leg drop. No water in the pool as Blanco picks him up. Calf kick to the face. Technostar violated Wizard rules, gonna pay for it. Springboard out into the Rana, landed on Mighty with the splash. Unlike our last match, this not elimination. This is first pinfall or submission. As Mighty is dropped with that snake eyes in the corner, Blanco Guerrero. Headstand, drop kick. Blanco absolutely on fire right now. Technostar back up. Sends Blanco into the corner. Goes for the kick. Blanco has none of it. Turns him around. Judo toss. Technostar rolls out to catch his breath. Blanco now turns his attention to Mighty. Whips him into that same corner. Clothesline drops him out. Blanco just looks like he's stalking Mighty now. Finally decides to pick his spot, pulls him up. Mighty blocks. It's a vertical suplex of his own. Stiff shot to the back from Technostar. He ascends that top rope. Mighty picks Blanco up just to get drop kicked. And then Mighty able to pick his spot. Sent Technostar into the corner, looking to place him on that top rope. Has him hooked. Nasty falling powerbomb from Mighty. Mighty now working on the neck of Technostar. Blanco trying to come to on the outside. Pulls him in, pops him up into the spine buster. Blanco there going for the slam. Mighty over the shoulders, layout, reverse DDT. Forearm puts Blanco on the floor. Mighty looking to have some fun. Moonsault off the apron. Now slides back in as Technostar gets to his feet. Technostar saw it coming. Whips him back into the Rana. Technostar round kick. Sends Mighty into the corner. Brings it back out in the middle of the ring. Seated senton, now off the ropes. Ducks the clothesline, crossbody. Runs in, body scissors into the Bulldog. Technostar looking to get a second win here. Blanco in to break up the cover. Star floats DDT. And Blanco picks up the victory off of the super kick. Excuse me for the technical difficulties. As we see the highlights of this one. There's that kick, absolutely rocks Technostar. Takes Mighty out of the picture, falls into the cover. And Blanco earns the future shot at the Super Junior Championship. As we now get ready for tag team action. I do apologize, we were having audio difficulty. Seems like we got that sorted out just in time for the movement. The team of Shane Collins and Mikey Storm, who have been absolutely impressive to the nth degree here in Season 3, face their biggest task yet as they take on the greatest tag team of the televised era. Well, actually, I can't say that anymore. The second greatest tag team of the televised era, because the Goons have now beaten the record that they had tied with the Disciples. That being said, Disciples have dominated this tag team division for 5+ years, holding multiple tag team championships, 4 in the televised era, 9 total, including a run that lasted well over a year. Can the Young Guns, with their leader War and Peace in their corner, get it done tonight? Or will the Disciples continue their role? We find out next on Throwdown. As the movement make their way into the building. Shane Collins dead center, Mikey Storm on the right. Their leader, War and Peace, backing him up to the left. As he walks his, I don't even know what to say. Proteges maybe? I mean, he was here first, but he doesn't have that much experience either. He only has about a year or two on them. War and Peace not able to get that Ultraviolet Championship. But with the role that the other 2/3 of the movement are on, they could be bringing tag team gold home. They await their opponents here in this tag team match. And the gatekeepers of the tag team division, the Disciples of Destruction, make their way down to this ring. We're set for tag team action. Mikey Storm starting things off with big Noah Lassiter. The bell rings, tag team action live, and Lassiter out of the blocks with that swinging neck breaker. Now continuing the work on the neck of Storm. Storm over the shoulders, shoves him back. Looking to keep him on the movement side of the ring. They have Lassiter up. Axe handle right to the lower back. Storm hyping the crowd as Collins just pops a super kick. Something I don't think I've seen for a long time. Collins to the outside now. Springboards in. Frog splash continuing the assault on the lower back. Lassiter looking to take advantage now. Face plants Collins. Sends him into the Disciples' corner. Pulls him in, flying clothesline from Pierre. Vic is feeling it here tonight. He ascends to that second rope. Dives about halfway across the ring, we'll say. Into the splash, now off the ropes. Ref Kid out of the way. Collins able to avoid that axe handle. Snaps off that layout reverse DDT. Collins pulls him to the side of the ring. Tags Storm back in. This is what they've been so good at this season. Cutting the ring in half. Pure tag work. And a back rake there from Storm. Now up onto the shoulders. Electric chair drop. Storm now stomping away at Vic. Wrenching back with the chin lock. And a half Nelson Bulldog there from Pierre. That is old school Pierre. Storm not having it though. Armringer takedown. Again, dragging him back to the movement side of the ring. Quick tag. Storm brought Collins right back in. It's almost too fast for me to call with these guys. The Disciples always have thrived on double team maneuvers, and as I say that, looks like we're going to see another one here. Same one in reverse this time. It's Lassiter with the clothesline. Lassiter, that big gloved hand, squeezing away at the trapezius. But Collins able to escape, sweeps the leg like the Cobra Kai Dojo. Now tries, succeeds, taking the big man over with that low vertical base. He'll be looking for more double team action from the movement here. Lassiter whipped into the corner. This time, both men send Lassiter off the ropes. Double hip toss. I really like what these kids are doing this season. Up and down with the takedown. Lassiter getting tired of it. Tags Pierre back into this matchup. And a big boot for his troubles. Mikey Storm. This kid is a rookie. Only has about a year or so under his belt, and he is already this good. Fall out gourd buster. Pierre with the reversal. Sends Storm over the ropes. Forearm puts him on the floor. Lassiter waiting. Lassiter sends him right back into the ring. But not before an elbow right to the forehead. Storm able to break that. Fight back with the right hand to the gut into the backbreaker. Now just raining the right hands on Pierre. Storm looking to take advantage. Low swinging neckbreaker to Pierre. And again, sent into the movement corner. Another quick tag. There's the strike. Shoulder block. Diving European uppercut. Beautiful reversal there. Vic able to duck the clothesline into that rear mat slam. Another Victor Pierre special. Takes him down, clothesline. Another half Nelson Bulldog. It's always been his go-to. And it's, no, going for the super kick. Collins not having it. Instead goes for the power bomb. Pierre able to arm drag his way out of it into the cover. Storm in there to break it up. But he eats a backbreaker for his troubles. Lassiter with that patented backbreaker. Vic now goes to work on the neck of Collins. Just wrenching it. Vic keeping his eyes on Storm as he tags Lassiter back into this match. Lassiter to the second rope. Going for the forearm. Collins out of the way. Pulls the big man to his feet, but eats a short arm shoulder tackle. Storm begging for the tag. Lassiter breaking it up. Collins having to fight back, but he gets bealed right into those ropes. Again going for the tag. Lassiter stops him, but an over-the-shoulder arm breaker. Lassiter fighting back with that gloved right hand into the swinging neck breaker. Knockout knee from Lassiter. His Storm begging for the tag. Lassiter keeps stopping it. Sidewalk slam pulls him away from the corner. There it is. Dives into the tag. Storm brought in. Big kick. Showing the athleticism. Make it a second. Make it a third. Storm usually not known for those athletic type kicks, but bringing it here today. There's a big right hand. A second turns him around. Lassiter standing switch, kicks the knee. high elevation on the reverse DDT. Setting up that beautiful discus boot right to the mush. Wasting no time as Collins is down on the floor. Iron claw slam. Spike Storm. Pulls him away from the ropes into the cover. War and Peace up on the ring, distracting the referee. Master running through him. Now big tilt-a-whirl slam. Looking to set that boot up one more time. Storm sidesteps the second. Russian leg sweep. Both members of the movement have been beaten down. But Storm looking to change all that. Has the big man on the shoulders. And swings him out for a Storm warning. Dead center into the cover. And Collins with the save. The movement pick up another impressive tag team victory, as they refuse to give in. What do they have to do for their shot at the titles? As that Iron Claw slam, Storm would find a way to fight through the pain. War and Peace would break up the pin by distracting the referee. And then a Storm warning would spell defeat for the Disciples. Storm and Collins may be the best tag team in this division right now. Brandon Williams in the building. Just in time for our main event of the evening. As Dante Ripley, with Cade by his side, Project Mayhem, goes one-on-one with the Ultra-Violent champion. The Ultra-Violence Reunion Tour continues. Oh, they definitely should get a future tag team title shot. They've earned it. Ripley not happy that he was not able to get the job done in the chamber. Now looking to take his aggression out on Iceman. Iceman, now a 3-time Ultra-Violent champion, also has a shot at the Supernova Pro World title. Could be walking around with 2 belts here any moment. As we find out what is going to happen here in our main event next. As Cade to the left, Dante Ripley making his way to the ring, and Project Mayhem is in the building. as we await the entrance of the Ultra-Violent Champion. And it is time for the Ultra-Violence Reunion Tour. And here he is, the return of Ultra-Violence. One of the absolute greatest of all time. Continuing his legendary run. Does he have what it takes to beat Ripley here tonight? Or will he fall to the Project Mayhem? We find out in our main event here next. Dante Ripley ready for a fight. Ultra-Violence. And Ripley going to start things off with that rib breaker. Pulls the Iceman back to a knee. Rains those right hands and absolutely spikes him. Goes for the quick cover. Iceman not having it. Iceman back up. Hangman style neck breaker. Ripley with the toss. As you see Cade on the outside still wearing that mask. It's kind of creepy. Ripley with that bulldog spikes the champion. As he continues to press the advantage. Both men collide as Iceman pulls him back in with another neck breaker. Iceman, Northern Lights, breaking his own rule, no bridge. That rolling neck snap done to perfection. Iceman now European uppercut rocks Ripley as he runs in but gets caught. Takedown was stuffed into that gut wrench suplex. Ripley now continuing the assault with a big stomp to the chest of Iceman. Right hand that turns him around. Iceman over the shoulder. It's the strike going for the German. Ripley not having it. Ripley responds with that low Saito suplex. Great back and forth action here in the main event, but Iceman takes him down with that back elbow. A nasty kick right to the spine. Iceman now has Ripley up on the shoulders, snake eyes on the top rope. Now going for the Keystone Cloverleaf early. Looking for a submission victory. I don't think that's going to work on Ripley this early. Uses the leg strength to absolutely flip Iceman around. Off the ropes. Ripley able to stop that strike into yet another bulldog. Quick cover. Continuing the assault on the champion. Strike after strike, Tyrion DDT. Iceman with a back body drop, able to get things back on his side. Another short kick to the spine. Iceman into the cover, a little too early. To the second, drops that forearm. Pulls Ripley up to a knee. Going for a series of strikes, but Ripley able to break. Going for the cutter. Steve Taylor may have lost earlier, but he did make 20 bucks. Military Press likes that gut buster. He's going for the Dean Malenko. Ripley able to fight out, but violates Wizard Rule and eats a T-bone suplex for his trouble. Into the cover on that center shield. Ripley kicking out at 2. Iceman wrenches the neck as Cade looks on the outside. Obviously wearing a mask, but that body language says it all. He looks concerned. Iceman right hand into the electric chair drop. And that is not where you want to be. Iceman puts him up against those ropes. And a Lance guillotine. Looked like that rope may have snapped back and hit him in the forehead. Ripley fighting back on the outside with that fireman's carry. And Iceman responds with one of his own. The referee continues his count. Ripley sent all the way around. Dante Ripley was in the driver's seat here, but Iceman, after the Lance guillotine, now looking to set up an icebreaker. Spikes Ripley. But Cade up, distracting the referee. Gave Ripley just enough time to recover. Cade was ripping away at that top turnbuckle. Gave Cade an extra few seconds in that pin. Excuse me, gave Ripley an extra few seconds in that pin. Iceman starches him with a forearm, but Ripley, rebound lariat. Short swinging elbow drop to the chest. Ripley sends Iceman into that corner. Iceman stuffs it, spikes him with a DDT. But Ripley immediately pops back to his feet, sends him into the other corner. This man does not know pain. And I think I know what he's going for. Spike DDT off the top rope. Ripley into the cover. Iceman kicked out immediately. Does not want to lose this match. Ripley instead pulls him away from the ropes. Knockout knee. Tries to pull Iceman back to his feet, but Iceman fights back with the elbow. Sit out gourd buster. Iceman does not want to lose his first match after regaining that championship. He settles in for the pin, and now we can see that blood streaming from the forehead. And Iceman sees it too as he drops the elbow right to the forehead. Now looking to split the upright, stomp those guts. Iceman up to the second now. Dives through. Ripley out of the way though. Catches Iceman coming in. Iceman though over the shoulders spikes the DDT. Cade sends a chair into the ring. Clothesline from Iceman. Second, ducks the line. Flying clothesline. Iceman looking to get this second win here. As he pulls Ripley to his feet. Now up on the shoulders for a Lance Revolution. Cade up on the apron. Northern Lights with a bridge. Ripley able to kick out right before two. Ref sees the chair. Sends it back out. Iceman taking a good hard look at Dante Ripley. Seems like he was just picking his spots here for the icebreaker. Spikes Ripley one more time. Pulls him away from the ropes. Into the cover, that's gotta be it. And Iceman picks up the victory, but what a hell of a fight from Ripley. And there you see the Lance guillotine from earlier in the match. The first icebreaker where Cade would distract the referee, give Ripley enough time to recover and kick out at 2.9. You see rebound lariat, would follow it with this disgusting spike DDT out of the corner. But in the end, a second icebreaker would spell defeat. And that's Insanity. Insanity has the mask. And it looks like Insanity has joined Project Mayhem. Series of back elbows. As Cade and Insanity stomping the hell out of Iceman. Falling front slam from Insanity. And Project Mayhem continue the beatdown of the ultra-violent champion. Iceman rolls out, but he has to fight two men here. Snapmares him down. Cade with that nasty forearm drops Iceman. Cade drops that double axe handle to the gut. These two beating the hell out of Iceman. Looking for the double team. A double gut buster. Jaw-jacking the whole time in Project Mayhem. Iceman may have picked up the victory, but they have won the war here. As it looks like Insanity has joined in on the fun. And that is going to do it for us here on Throwdown. So for all the boys and girls in the back, everybody watching around the world and in this arena here tonight, I usually say the winner, but for Iceman, more importantly, Project Mayhem, I have been your high guy. Yes, indeed, your fly guy. The truth from the booth, B.I. Double, signing off. See you on Monday for Mayhem.